Hi everyone, welcome to Doing My Best, a channel in Western Canada, all about cash stuffing and getting out of debt and getting a better financial future for myself and all the other adulty things. We're still not quite at, back to normal, but I figured I might as well do video just because anyways, and get everything taken care of. So we are in the first week of May, which is exciting. And I apologize if I sound weird. I had dental work done and my mouth is still frozen. But I tend to be frozen for a while, so there's no point in waiting for anything to keep, waiting for this to go away. So I did my spending for the last bit of April. So the only things that had come out after the fact was an Amazon subscription for some electrolytes that is automatic. I went over to visit my best friend and her baby, so I got us some drinks, and I have started counseling to help with the stress of everything, which will hopefully also help with the stress of my PCOS. So yeah, that was part of the 2 days that aren't budgeted technically. So Friday was the 1st, which means that this budget will go until the 7th for this week, and then start on Friday again and go until the 14th. Yeah, I haven't put any of the stickers in yet, but I get paid from my testing job and one of my teaching jobs on the next 2 Fridays, but it'll roll over to the 15th. I don't get paid from my new teaching job until the end of the month, which will roll over to June. So yeah, Tithe has come out, Spotify will come out, and that's it for this week, basically. And then in terms of other spending, I've put $250 towards my rent for the month. I've budgeted $250 for my Neo weekly spend. Hopefully that will be enough, because I don't think I'm going to be getting that much money for the last 2 weeks of May. But we shall see. Yeah, so spending, I went out to do some studying, so 1092 at DeVille, 5765 at Sucra, which came out of my what is that, savings. Dentist ended up being a lot more than it was expected. I had thought I was getting a cleaning, but it ended up being cavities. And I have now wiped out all of my coverage for the next year for my dentist, so everything else will have to come out of pocket, which sucks. And I don't have $329.70 in my envelopes right now, so that will be being paid back for the next little bit. Then Co-op $4.18 for some groceries, and then Walmart $66.40 for some groceries. So what I've managed to pay towards my debt and savings so far, so $280 towards my first credit card, $30 towards my second credit card, $5 towards my student line of credit, and $250 towards my future rent for my, a home, what is this? Not down payment, first and last month's rent. So in terms of my savings goals and everything, it's going well, better than expected. And then talking about debt, I realized that I was kind of like doing weird things with my income, because I was budgeting for 1 month, but then kind of like having the money roll over between the 2 months. So I just capped April with my first paycheck, the one, although I got my paycheck that I'm using now in April, that one's just moved over to May, so everything should be more streamlined now. So for my first teaching job, $674.91, which is 19% of what I was expecting. Second teaching job, $494.85, which was 17% of what I was expecting. And testing, $613.32, which is 19% of what I was expecting. So I got a total of $1,783.08, which is 18% overall of what I was expecting to make these the last 4 months. So my grand total ended up being $12,019.55, which was 124%. So definitely made more than I was expecting, which was great. Unfortunately, it will not be the case for the spring summer, but this has been nice to at least get my emergency fund taken care of. So for summer 2026, so May, June, July, August, I'm expecting $4,300 from my first teaching job, because that was what I calculated I had made thereabouts. It might be a little bit different because one of the classes I'm teaching is intensive, so it will be the same amount of money, but it might be taxed differently, which is annoying, so we'll see what it ends up being. I'm teaching at another school. So far I only have one class. Hopefully I'll get another one in July and maybe August, but I'm expecting about $1,250 from that, and I should get one more paycheck for my testing, but I can't find where I have that number saved, so I'll just wait until I get my pay stub tomorrow, and then I'll know how much. So yeah, I'm hoping this will be doubled, if not tripled, for my second testing job, or teaching job, but yeah, we'll see. So in terms of saving, I'm at $300 for a future home, which is great. And over halfway towards paying off what I wanted to, the $3,000 I wanted to put towards my one credit card. So good overall. It's okay. Yeah. So I think I do have some money to cash stuff. $20, $40, $5, $50, $5. So start off with the savings challenge. Let's do this one. Okay. So $10 towards my house. And that means 45 I'm gonna put towards my dentist issues. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 5, 45. So I'm gonna take all of this to the bank. I also ordered some more drugs. So that will be part of that. And yeah, that'll all go towards bringing down my dental expenses. Yeah, okay, a bit longer for me, but thank you for being here. I hope everyone has a great week, and yeah, that's it. Bye.